Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy OpTic Scump bringing you another video log here today. Today we're going to be discussing some of the rumors that I've been hearing about possible bans in the competitive community. So now there are three things that could possibly be getting banned here within the next couple of weeks, and that is, we're going to go from least important to most important. That is the ghillie suit, the tracker sight, and danger close. So we're going to start. I'm just going to give my opinion. If you have your own opinions, leave them in the comments below. I'd be anxious to see what you guys have to say because some of them I don't agree with, some of them I do agree with. I just like to get your opinion. Try to keep it short, don't go into a long paragraph. Just be like, I agree with that, I disagree with that, stuff like that. Just leave it in the comments. Let me see what you guys think. But first, let's start off with the thing that I disagree with and don't really have that much of a strong opinion on. So basically, they want to ban the ghillie suit. I don't really see why. I don't see how it can be advantageous in situations. Sometimes if you're laying in the grass, I can understand it would be hard to see someone, but really there isn't that much grass on the maps that we play right now. Now, if we played Prison Break or a map like that where there's like large amounts of grass and you could literally lay down and they wouldn't be able to see you, then I could agree with it. But on the maps like Sovereign, on maps like Strike Zone, there's not a lot of grass or other places to lay down in. Now, I agree, it can be hard to see them sometimes whenever you're using a thermal scope and they have incog on, but then that's them just utilizing a perk to make their suit better. So, I don't really know, but I disagree personally with the ghillie suit. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. If it needs to be banned, just ban it, because I don't really think it does anything to the game anyway. So if we're gonna ban it, we might as well, because it doesn't really affect the outcome of the game. It doesn't affect like gunfights, in my opinion. It doesn't affect really anything. That's actually, you see, the ghillie suit is just weird. I don't know why that's even up for banning. I'm sure there's some reasons that people have that I just haven't seen or don't really recognize. But the ghillie suit, I don't agree with. Now, the other two, I do agree with strongly about one of them. The other one is just like, okay, yeah, it's pretty OP. But first, let's start with the one that I don't really feel as strongly about. Now, let's talk about the tracker sight. The tracker sight it's good. That's my pizza. Can you get that for me? Thanks, Matt. All right, but the tracker sight, it's not that good if the other person is wearing incog. Now, I've tried the tracker sight out, and I personally did not like it at all. I didn't like using it. I couldn't get comfortable using it. I'm a lot more comfortable using the thermal variable scope as opposed to the tracker sight. Now, the tracker sight's like iron sight that you can flip to is so bad for me. There's just something about it that I cannot use it at all. And the tracker sight's like a square, so you can't really see around it too much. It's a really small rectangle, and the sight, or just the field of view on the tracker sight, is not that great in my opinion. I don't really like it. I think it needs to be banned, just because if people are good at using it, then it can be pretty overpowered, but I personally didn't like it. I did not like using it. I could not get used to it. Thank you, Matt. But the tracker sight, I think it needs to go. Maybe even the thermal incog scope needs to go. If the tracker sight's gonna go, I think the other one needs to go as well, just because I'm good with the thermal. Like, that's what I use. That's what I use on my Remington, and I get a lot of picks with it whenever people aren't wearing incog, but I guess incog is the counter to it. So, the tracker sight, I do agree it needs to be banned, but I don't feel that strongly about it. So now let's move into the thing that I feel super strongly about, which is danger close. Now, danger close, as many of you know, is whenever your explosives deal extra damage. This plays such a huge role in domination. It could play a really big role in search. Blitz, it doesn't play that big of a role, but if you throw a nade at the back of the spawn and you pick off one of their campers on their portal, then I guess it could be. But we're going to be talking about Dom and Search and Destroy mainly, because those are the two biggest things. So if you're not wearing Blast Shield at all, basically Danger Close is going to annihilate your life, and Blast Shield takes up 2 perk spots. So in Domination, I have 1 Blast Shield class, and if the game turns into something like Call of Duty 4, where you can literally sit in nade spots and people find nade spots to just chuck on flags, and we have danger close allowed, it'll literally turn into 4 people on each team hiding in corners and throwing grenades onto flags and not really peeking the flags too much until they actually run out of grenades. But they have 8 grenades for each flag, and 1 grenade will kill 2 people if you have Danger Close on. So I think Danger Close needs to go, because if you don't have Danger Close on and they have Blast Shield on, it takes 2 grenades regardless. But if you don't have Blast Shield on, it takes 1 really, really well-placed grenade, which shows skill. And also, you could sit in a nade spot, so, you know, things like that. But just whenever people don't have Danger Close on, it takes a lot more skill with grenades to actually get a grenade kill. So Blast Shield basically enables people to just chuck up random nades and get 2 and 3 pieces on flags whenever they don't really deserve it. Now in Search and Destroy, that's a whole nother ball game. If you throw grenades in Search and Destroy, I usually don't. I have a couple classes with grenades on just to check things. I usually don't use grenades really to get kills. I use them to check, just like I use my stuns. But if you have Danger Close and you're playing on Warhawk, for example, there's really only 2 places that you can defend Warhawk B bomb site from, and that's from Backwater Tower and inside of 10. If you drop 2 grenades there, and if you have Danger Close on and they're there, they're dead. Like, there's no escaping it. Now, if you don't have Danger Close on and they have Blast Shield, then you're not going to get the kill. You're going to weaken them. Then you can push them, and then that just shows strategy. But if you're just throwing grenades, if 4 people on your team have Danger Close and you just throw 8 grenades, you'll get the bomb down every time. And then if you get the bomb down on certain maps, it's an automatic, you know, win for the round unless you severely choke. So, you know, that's why I think Danger Close really needs to go. But that was just my personal opinion on all the possible bans, all the rumors that have been going around. I'd like to hear your opinions in the comments below. Let me know what you think. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below. As always, guys, this was your boy OpTic Scumpy. See ya.